reflection of the revolving glass doors that led into the lobby. The Hôtel Georges V, or the Four Seasons Hôtel Georges V, as it was officially known these days, was one of Paris's oldest and most prestigious hotels. Located in the famed Golden Triangle of the 8th arrondissement, it was a stone's throw from the Champs-Élysées and a 5-minute walk from the Arc de Triomphe. The price for a room began at €800 a night. "Well?" asked Coluzzi. "How much?" €122,000 and change. Approximately $150,000. Coluzzi still valued his take in American currency. "The prince never travels with less than €1,000,000 in cash," the American had informed him when he offered Coluzzi the job. "He likes to drop a few $100,000 shopping while he's in town. The rest is yours." They'd met in the bar of the Hôtel Coste a week earlier. The American was a sallow, fatigued-looking man with dark eyes and a nervous smile, out of place in the swank lounge. His French was nearly fluent but uneven, and he apologized incessantly for being rusty. The target was Prince Abdul Aziz bin Saud, a 50-year-old Saudi Arabian playboy who traveled the world with his wives and kids as cover for his philandering. He never went anywhere without at least 5 bodyguards, and he moved around the city in convoys of black BMW sedans. Coluzzi was to hijack the convoy as the prince drove to Orly Airport in the southern outskirts of Paris. "And for you?" Coluzzi had asked. "How much?" "None." "None? It's not the money I'm interested in." The American had never said where he'd gotten Coluzzi's name, or, for that matter, his phone number. Coluzzi had needed one look to know he came from the shadows. All the better. He didn't trust an honest man. A bodyguard emerged from the hotel, then another, and Coluzzi's heart picked up a beat. A moment later, both retreated inside. False alarm. "Where the hell is he?" "Hold your horses. The family's all here. Just another minute." For the past 3 days, Coluzzi and his crew had been following the prince, his 3 wives, and their 10 children as they spent their way across Paris. €10,000 for a handbag at Hermès, 20,000 for a dress at Chanel, 30,000 for a diamond-encrusted watch at Cartier, a gift for the prince's oldest son, aged 12. There were stops at the city's finest restaurants, lunch at Epicure, cocktails at the Plaza Athénée, dinner at Le Jules Verne. The prince had left the tenets of Islam in Saudi Arabia, along with his prayer rug. And now the hotel bill totaling €122,000, which left approximately $600,000 for the taking. "They're headed your way," said his contact. Coluzzi came to attention. In the window's reflection he watched as bellmen streamed from the lobby, ferrying mountains of luggage to the automobiles. The bodyguards returned. 4 formed a loose cordon to block pedestrian traffic. A 5th, who Coluzzi recognized as their leader, walked between them, eyes sweeping the street for threats. Seeing nothing, he retreated to the door and motioned that all was clear. By now, passers-by on both sides of the street had stopped to pay attention to the spectacle. The line of black sedans, the mountain of luggage, the bodyguards in their black suits. Turning around, Coluzzi allowed himself to gaze openly. It would be odd not to look. The women and children filed from the hotel like prisoners on their way to jail, heads bowed, not a smile among them. For their return home, the mothers wore traditional black burqas, even their faces shielded from view. The younger girls pulled Hermès scarves over their heads. The boys slouched in ripped jeans and untucked shirts. Not one acknowledged the chauffeurs holding their doors. The princess passed through the revolving doors and paused as the chief bodyguard ran ahead, looking this way and that. Finally he waved her forward. The princess was not dressed in a burqa like the others, but in a navy blazer and tan pants, a large white purse slung over one arm. "The prince and princess travel in the 5th car."